That shouldn't surprise any of us. But they went in there and absolutely obliterated the Connecticut Sun tonight. Caitlin Clark, big-time double-double. And before the game, Sophie Cunningham was asked about her comments that she made where she stood up for women's sports.
They say that
to make life difficult for the newly announced NBA 2K27 cover athlete. Instead of allowing Indiana to settle into its usual offensive rhythm, Connecticut relied on an extremely physical style of basketball from the opening minutes. Their defensive strategy showed they understood just how dangerous Caitlin Clark had become with her deep shooting range, elite court vision, and ability to control the pace of every possession. Rather than giving Clark clean looks from beyond the arc or allowing the Fever to run in transition, the Sun focused on disrupting every possession with relentless pressure. They crowded passing lanes, challenged every drive, and attempted to wear Indiana down with constant physical contact. Their plan was simple: pressure every possession, contest every shot, force Indiana out of rhythm, and prevent Clark from taking control of the game. What they didn't realize was that trying to slow down a player
that I don't normally do. Not that you did a great job coaching, that you did a great job of getting the hell out of Caitlin Clark's way today. When the GOAT has the ball in her hands, there's nothing anybody can do. This was a masterclass. This is why she is the best show in the business. Must-see television. Caitlin Clark put on an absolute dominant performance versus the Connecticut Sun. 27 points, 11 assists in just 27 minutes. Indiana Fever beat the absolute dog crap, beat the brakes off the Connecticut Sun, 123-88, 70 points in a
Caitlin Clark was
by one of the biggest moments of her career would become the biggest mistake of the night. In the middle of that physical battle, Sophie Cunningham suddenly became the center of attention. During one hard sequence, Cunningham was involved in a collision that immediately drew strong reactions throughout the arena. Many fans believe the contact went far beyond ordinary basketball intensity. Instead of looking like two players simply battling for position or chasing a loose ball, the play appeared unnecessarily aggressive, instantly changing the atmosphere inside the building. What had started as a highly anticipated regular season matchup suddenly turned into an emotional confrontation, with both teams refusing to back down. Across social media, fans immediately began debating whether the officials had allowed the game to become too physical. Television cameras replayed the collision repeatedly, while commentators discussed the growing intensity between both teams. Every replay fueled even more conversation as viewers questioned whether the game was beginning to cross the line between competitive basketball and unnecessary physicality. The energy inside the arena became noticeably different, and every possession carried even more
misjudgment
than before.
For athlete for NBA 2K27 Deluxe Edition. She's obsessed with the work. Pre-order NBA 2K27 now. I've taken a break from 2K. I haven't played 2K in the last 6 years. I'm not going to play. It's the same game, repackaged over and over again. But Caitlin Clark on the cover. Love to see it. Caitlin Clark on the cover. Absolutely love to. This should have happened year one. This should have happened year two. But you know what? They're not just going to throw her on the WNBA edition like Angel Reese and Asia Wilson. She's not going to get a participation trophy like those two. Oh, yeah, here you go, WNBA edition. Oh, really? For me? Nah, see, don't worry, Caitlin. Don't worry. In 25,
the Sun.
Despite the heavy contact, Sophie Cunningham refused to stay down. She quickly climbed back to her feet without hesitation, showing toughness and determination that immediately energized both the Indiana bench and the sold-out crowd. Rather than asking for assistance or remaining on the floor, Cunningham walked confidently back into position, making it clear the Fever had no intention of allowing physical basketball to dictate the outcome of the game. Her resilience became another spark that pushed Indiana's intensity to an even higher level. Her response seemed to ignite the entire Indiana roster. Every defensive stop increased the crowd's energy. Every fast break basket raised the noise level even higher. Every possession added more pressure on Connecticut. Momentum had completely shifted, and the Fever began playing with even
Cunningham. She's been getting praise from anybody with half a brain cell today. No doubt about it. Now, right here, double technicals for Sanaya Rivers and Caitlin Clark, who exchanged words after a Connecticut foul. That's 7 technicals for Caitlin Clark. One more, and she will be suspended. I hope they rescind this one because I thought it was complete bullshit. You see that score, 123-88. The Indiana Fever set a record for points in the first half of a game with 70 tonight. Wow. Yeah, and Caitlin Clark started this game fast. She never really took her foot off the pedal at all. And I got to tell you, if teammates could have made some shots, she might have had 16, 17, 18 assists tonight. There were a lot of shots missed on passes that she made directly to her teammate.
Greater confidence on both ends of the floor. The Sun continued trying to disrupt Indiana physically, but instead of slowing the Fever down, every aggressive possession seemed to motivate them even more. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continued controlling every aspect of the game with remarkable composure. She calmly attacked double teams, found open teammates with perfect timing, and stretched Connecticut's defense farther and farther from the basket. Every defensive adjustment the Sun attempted seemed to create another opportunity for Indiana. Whenever defenders trapped Clark near half court, she patiently located the open player. When they backed away, she punished.
When they are playing in the CC style, Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell are an unguardable backcourt. Kelsey Mitchell's passing the ball. The girl shoots at an efficient clip. Aaliyah Boston had 20 points, 20 minutes. I mean, damn, they beat the hell out the Connecticut Sun. Let's get a look at these GOAT highlights, please. Please. Let's get into these GOAT highlights, man. They can't stop CC.
Till up. People don't.
Let's take a look at these highlights, man. Caitlin Clark put on a show, loading up threes. First play of the game. Bang, Baghdad. First play of the game. Y'all can't stop her. Snatch back, pull up from the parking lot. Pulled up from the parking lot where it's $50 to park at. Getting into the lane, and one. You can't stop her. They ain't even call it. Reverse is too easy for Caitlin Clark. She's unguardable. Another 3. Baghdad. They can't stop her. She's pulling up. She's pulling up from Hawkeye Arena. What a pass to Aaliyah Boston. Man, Caitlin Clark can't be stopped. If you think there's anybody as good as in basketball as Caitlin Clark, you're either drunk, on drugs, you're delusional, you need to check into a mental ward, something is wrong. Pump fake, step back, cash. This girl's unguardable, man. The girl's unguardable. She hit, 5 threes in the first half, coming off. Look at that pad. Bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston and one. The best pick and roll. That was
as officials worked to three-pointers. When help defenders rotated, she delivered pinpoint passes that led directly to easy baskets. Connecticut simply had no answer for her combination of scoring, vision, and decision-making. As the game continued, Clark elevated her performance even further. She dictated the pace on every possession, keeping the defense constantly guessing. Whether attacking the basket, launching from well beyond the three-point line, or creating easy opportunities for teammates, she made every decision look effortless. Indiana's offense flowed through her leadership, and with every possession, it became increasingly clear that Connecticut's physical approach had completely backfired. Instead of taking Clark out of rhythm, it had awakened one of the most dominant performances of the season. As officials worked to calm the growing tension on the court, attention quickly shifted toward Caitlin Clark. The smile she wore during the pre-game celebration had completely disappeared. In its place was a look of total focus and determination. She didn't argue with the referees. She didn't waste energy responding.
Who appears on the Standard Edition, and former NBA MVP Derrick Rose, who was featured on the Ultra Edition, honoring his legendary career. The moment shows off another significant achievement for Clark, who has become one of the biggest faces in basketball since entering the WNBA. Caitlin Clark calls NBA 2K27 cover pretty surreal. Speaking with Bleacher Report after the announcement, Clark admitted receiving the cover honor was something she never imagined as a child. Quote, "It's pretty cool and pretty surreal," Clark said. "As a kid growing up, you're always watching to see who's going to be on the next cover of 2K. She also emphasized what the recognition means for women's basketball. Quote, "I think it's cool to see where the women's game is at this point too. People are getting excited about what the women's game can bring." Clark said she hopes seeing a WNBA player featured prominently in one of the world's most popular sports video games inspires the next generation of young athletes. Quote, "Hopefully young kids love it, and hopefully it can show a lot of young girls too about what they can achieve one day." The Fever Guard also reflected on sharing the spotlight with Rose and Wembanyama, calling it an honor she doesn't take lightly. She revealed she first met with Rose while attending a basketball tournament in 7th grade and called Wembanyama one of her favorite NBA players, recalling that the Spurs star once gifted her a game-worn signed jersey that remains one of her favorite collectibles. Damn, they gave Sophie Cunningham a 78 in 2K? I want to see what that 3-point percentage rating's looking like. I want to see what that 3-point percentage is looking like.
By the time created another opening for the Fever offense. Whether facing traps near half court, double teams beyond the 3-point line, or aggressive pressure inside the paint, Clark consistently made the correct basketball decision. Her court vision stretched Connecticut's defense to its absolute limit. Every possession became a lesson in patience, precision, and elite playmaking. Instead of forcing difficult shots, she calmly took whatever the defense gave her and punished every mistake. As Indiana continued building momentum, the Sun struggled to find any answers. Defensive switches failed. Double teams failed. Physical pressure failed. Every possession ended with Clark either creating an open shot for herself or finding a teammate in perfect scoring position. The Fever offense looked unstoppable, moving the ball with confidence while the crowd grew louder after every basket.